We don't see him in pit lane either. This is anybody's race today. Wow, we did not see this coming. All right, all eyes are on the lights as they're all on. And they're all off. It's a good start from Nathaniel Diprose on the outside of the front row. Gary Cunningham takes the inside. Jason Hearn trying to get out of pit lane at the moment. Is the bike running? It's running. It's running. And he's off. He's got a lot of work to do. He's got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. He's still not let out. Poor guy. It's been half lap before he's been let out. Quickest guy on the track by a couple seconds. We'll see how far through this field that he can carve his way through. But at the moment, back to the front of the field, golden opportunity. Gary Cunningham leads. Nathaniel Diprose leads from Paul Ellis as the three of them go into the final corner on the first lap. Nathaniel Diprose comes across the line to lead for the first time. We have someone other than Jason Hearn leading. Paul Ellis up to second place into turn one. Shows the inside to Gary Cunningham, and we have a change to second place. Paul Ellis across the line takes second. This front three, this really is a golden opportunity. We have seen no one else other than Jason Hearn lead a lap per se, and he is now through his first of the back markers. Jason Hearn is going to be a man on a mission here. He's through a couple of the riders at the back of our field as Nathaniel Diprose and Paul Ellis start to make a little bit of a gap between them and Gary Cunningham into the last corner. Nathaniel Diprose holds off Paul Ellis. You can see Paul Ellis able to have the speed down the straight and the speed overall over a 1 lap distance to have the better of Nathaniel Diprose. He leads across the line, but Nathaniel Diprose back up the inside into turn one. This still is a 3-horse race with Gary Cunningham doing his very best to hold on to these front two. Nathaniel Diprose gets the brakes off. Early apex actually by Nathaniel Diprose there, runs a bit wide. Gives an opportunity to both Paul Ellis and Gary Cunningham to get back on his rear wheel. You'll see the speed difference as they come along the back straight out of turn 3 to turn 4. And Paul Ellis looks to pull up alongside Nathaniel Diprose into the last corner. Later on the brakes, Nathaniel Diprose and cuts across the nose to make this. He's going to go a little wide though. And Paul Ellis takes the lead across the line on lap 3. Gary Cunningham looking to the inside. Nathaniel Diprose can't make it happen. Paul Ellis continues to lead this race. Nathaniel Diprose dropping back just a little bit there with Gary Cunningham in third. This is probably quite a pivotal part of the race to see if anyone can get ahead of Paul Ellis to bring this gap down, or he can run away. Gary Cunningham up the inside of Nathaniel there into turn number 3 is very keen to get on with this and to see if he can reel in. Whoa, both sides of the lap are there. Pretty scary as we're going to about to start our 5th lap of the race. 4 down, Paul Ellis leads with the fastest lap of the race into the 41s. Him and Gary Cunningham to Nathaniel Diprose back into the 42s. Just trying to hold on to him at this stage. Jason Hearn is up to 7th place last time they were across the line. Fastest lap of the race. 7th place for Jason Hearn, a 40.3. At this stage, he's only a second and a half quicker than the leaders and 14 seconds behind. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch our front 3, but into 4th would be a great result here for Jason, who started half a lap behind, as they are all around this lap rider, caught right in the middle. Nathaniel Diprose around the outside, Paul Ellis up the inside. We've got Paul Ellis into turn 1 and can't make it happen. Nathaniel Diprose takes back the lead of this one. You can see the difference. We've got Deegan Kurtz leading our 150s as we take a quick break to look at them. Nathan Finlay leading Cadel Friday as well. So Nathan Finlay into second place. May be able to finish ahead of Cadel for the first time. Into second on the podium there. We look back to our lead riders. Nathaniel Diprose leads for this very second. But here comes Paul Ellis and Gary Cunningham as they exit turn 3. Going into the last corner. And on the brakes, Nathaniel Diprose is able to hold on again. Right behind him is Paul Ellis and Gary Cunningham. They're going to come across the line now with 4 laps to go. Nathaniel Diprose leads. Paul Ellis pulls out. They've gone left, right, left around back markers, and Paul Ellis takes the lead up the inside. What a move there by Paul. Nathaniel Diprose looking, Gary Cunningham's been held up behind the lapper, but here the leaders again. They've been held up as well. So left, right, it doesn't know where to go. Paul Ellis up the inside, Nathaniel Diprose around the outside. That lapper doesn't know what the heck just happened. Jason Hearn is flying. he has been able to side through just him getting through these lappers, and is now only less than 9 seconds away from the lead. Still a massive gap to catch down, but into 4th place. Great job there by Jason Hearn. Paul Ellis looks like he has come out the best out of the lapper situation. With 3 laps to go, leads this field by almost a second now over Nathaniel Diprose, who has to send it up the inside of that lapper to make sure he's on the right side. Jason Hearn doing a very good job there. 8.5 seconds behind. He's going to run out of laps, I feel, to make this race any more exciting than it is. But a great ride nonetheless from the very back of the field, staying with pit lane. If he wasn't held so long, he may have been able to have something to say for the front of this field with Paul Ellis, Nathaniel Diprose and Gary Cunningham, as Nathaniel Diprose is sending moves on the back markers left, right and centre. Oh, he's actually just gone past the rest of our podium for the 150 class. Nathaniel Diprose is trying his very best, but we're here with 2 laps to go, and I don't know, that gap is now up over a second. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull that back in unless something happens here. Back to our 150 class, we've got Nathan Finlay and Cadel Friday side by side for that 2nd and 3rd place on the podium, battling another F4 bucket there out of sequence. I think that is Samuel Cowick, who's there on the FXR 150. Rounding outside of them goes Jason Hearn, who is just going to run out of time. Unfortunately, we've got 1 lap to go. Paul Ellis leads them across the line. Nathaniel Diprose, Gary Cunningham. Probably too much of a gap for an interchange there. Jason Hearn hoofing down the front straight into the 140.1, a 40.1. He's only 4 seconds behind the back of that top 3, but I think it's just going to run out of time. Nathan Finlay sends up the inside of Cadel Friday into turn 1 to take 2nd spot at the moment. They round up the first of the 150, so this is the last lap for the 150s, as they've all been rounded up by the leaders. Into the last corner comes Paul Ellis, who's done a great job to hold off Nathaniel Diprose and Gary Cunningham. Across the line he comes to win his first race of the day. Nathaniel Diprose into 2nd and Gary Cunningham 3rd. Down the back straight we've got Nathan Finlay holding off at the moment for the 150 crown. He leads going to the last corner. He's gone in quite tight. Can Cadel try to get the gas on? Around the outside. He's gone around the outside. Oh, he's done it on the line. Nathan Finlay cannot do anything to hold off the scrapid speed at the end of the race from Cadel Friday. And Cadel Friday across the line, 0.057 ahead of Nathan Finlay. That's got to be gutting. Imagine the only thing you have left in life is being able to beat your son at road racing, and unfortunately that is come and gone. Nathan Finlay on his way down, finally let out of retirement home for 2 days today to compete. So thank you for Ryman Healthcare for letting Nathan Finlay ride today. We really appreciate you and all the insurance it took to get him here. But yeah, that's the only thing he had left, was holding on to that spot against Cadel, and unfortunately it is the end of the road. He will never get his dignity back, so unfortunate. Good ride though from Cadel.